Recently my mate gave me this hammer, and as you can see it needs a new handle. The handle that was on it was made up of stacked leather rings, and because it's fairly old and I don't think it's been looked after, the rings have perished and they've just broken off. So I'm going to make a new handle. I could make one out of wood, or there's probably many different ways to make a handle, but I'm going to try and do it the same way with the leather rings. And while I'm at it, I've got this identical hammer. I use this one all the time, and that's got one or two rings missing as well, so I'm going to make a new handle for that one too. I've got my leather here, and I don't have any leather work tools, so I don't have any punches, but I'm going to try and make my own punch out of this galvanised steel tube. This is from an old trampoline, and obviously it's not going to be a quality tool. We're not going to be able to make hundreds of handles with this, but it should do these two and maybe a couple more down the line, hopefully, if I ever need to again. So let's give it a go. So there's one done. I haven't gone too far, I haven't gone crazy, there's still pitting in there, but I'm going to use these hammers daily and they're going to get knocked around, so it's not worth going too far. I just didn't want to spend the time putting a new handle and make that look nice on something as old as that. The bottom of the grip needs to be a bit wider, and that's because when you're holding the hammer, you know you're at the bottom and you're not going to lose that grasp and the hammer slip out of your hand. So to do that, I've made some larger rings, and I did that with a punch that I just made that took less than 5 minutes to make. And now that gives me a little bit more room to shape the butt of that grip out. I put 5 coats of water-based varnish on the grip and it's built it up nicely and given it a good seal. The only problem now is that could be a little bit slippy in the hand to use, so I'm going to apply some beeswax and that will give it a much better feel and a bit better grip in the hand. That's the first time I've made a handle this way and I'm very happy with how they turned out. They feel fantastic and I'm sure they're going to last for a long time. The only thing I would have done better is the detail. That didn't come out as well as I hoped. On this one I did double the black rings up and you can see them, but they don't stand out as well as I'd hoped. On this one I only used single layers of the black and the black was quite thin and it really wasn't worth it. The punches, they did a very good job, even though they're looking a little bit worse for wear now, but a quick sharpen and I reckon they'd do another handle or two, so I'll put those in the drawer and maybe I might use them again one day down the line. If you don't want to make punches, you could just cut square pieces of leather and stack those. You just have a bit more work shaping them afterwards. But the punches, they were easy enough to make anyway. They only take a few minutes each, so they're probably worth it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.